Alright, welcome back to the channel everybody, my name is NutRaisin. We're playing more PLO. Well, preferably we're playing more PLO 20. But there are no tables right now. Oh, there's one, tell a lie, but that one doesn't have an open seat. Oh, we'll get there. Let's just check something. I think my webcam looks kind of ruddy. Oh. Better? Hang on while I work out some kinks. Yeah, maybe that's a little bit better. I think it is. Okay. You didn't come here to see my face in all its glory. Better to see some poker being played, and that's what we're about to do. So not much going on either side right now. There are 4 tables open on microgaming, and currently none, at least none at PLO 10 or 20. At run at once. I'm sure it won't be before too long we'll have a table. Okay, you guys have fun. Ooh, friend of the channel. Sitting to our left here. Having position on us, good for him. So, exciting news, Run It Once actually enabled historic hand downloads. Not in the client yet, you have to ask support about it. Which of course I did right away, and now... Well, first of all, I'm still waiting for a response from support, which is a little bit more swamped, I would assume, right now. So everybody will be asking them for the hand histories. And once those come around, well, of course we need a tracker that... Oh, we have a new table. We need a tracker that supports the format. And that's where we might run into a little hitch, at least for a while. I know there's Pokit. I think that's how you... I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce it. It's an online tracker that needs to be paid monthly. And I know they do support the format, and I could upload my hands right there, right now. But it's a cloud-based tool, and I'd rather not have all my historic playing data in the cloud. It's just not my kind of thing. See if we can get out of this one here by just betting and betting. Whew. Good stuff.
Neutralizing.
Hail to the Redskins! Wow, what a beginning to the stream! Thank you very much, Redskins, for the 2-month sub. Wow! Thanks, that's a nice start to the day. Appreciate it. I don't think top pair is gonna be worth anything here. I think we still let it go. That looks still kind of weird. We'll make do. Yeah, what do I think it is? I think it's colors. Hang on. So now I'll see how it looks. Yeah, doable. Ooh, wow. Yeah, that's a Shazam for sure. Uh, Thanks a lot, Redskins. Well, we have a pair. Yeah, it's better than not having a pair, but not a lot. We also have the 10 as a sort of blocker for future stuff. Hang on, we also might have a PLO 20 table starting up. Yeah, but the guy started with... There's one guy sitting down there and one guy sitting out, and the guy that sat down did so with a short stack. And seeing that I'm not short stacking anymore, I suddenly have an opinion about short stackers. That is different from before. Well, no, actually I don't. Fair game. And you will... Oh, I guess you'll see me play heads up a little bit. That'll be fun. Yeah, Alta in the channel as well. Nice to see you. Yeah, we just can't hit enough here, I think. We do hit pairs, but nothing which we can really take to showdown. Things might change. Cool. An ace is making an appearance. Don't mind if we do. What's happening up here? Okay. Oh. Take that turn then. Up here we get raised, and I think we let it go. You know, we have 3 Broadway cards. I don't think anybody behind us is gonna come over the top. And we have a suited ace. Take it to battle. Yeah, so as I was saying, we now have... First of all, we now have a PLO 20 table. And we now have the ability to download all the hands from Runner ones that have been played in the past. And I've already requested to get them sent to me, the hand histories that is. And now all we need is support from Poker Tracker or Holder Manager, in my case, preferably Poker Tracker. And I already opened a ticket with them to that, support ticket with them to that effect after I made a forum post that pretty much where the answer was that I should do that, and then they'll look into it. And I did, and I got a reply like within minutes. The reply was them telling me that they will implement support if A, either enough people ask for it, or B, Runner ones will support HUDs, which of course they won't. So now it all hinges on A, and I already put out a tweet to that effect and also posted it on my Discord. If you would like to see support, or frankly, if you just would like to see me be able to import the hands and have a review session every once in a while, then do let find the folks at Poker Tracker know that you do, and so that they know that there's a demand for it, and they'll hopefully implement it too. The hands that is the support for Runner ones, I mean. For the ladies! Oh, I took a shower for the ladies. I smell nice in front of my webcam. I just will treat them to a close-up then. Ruklas to the channel, nice to see you here, my friend. Am I sitting with you on a table on microgaming? Because I know that you're now cruising them microgaming streets. Well, okay, there's a raise, I think, and here, sure. Jackie isn't the type of player who comes over the top a lot. That's a nice rundown. And we get called in 2 spots here, so, for queens, it's a pretty fine board. And we take it down there with the c-bet right away on table 3. These are the PLO 10 table, yes please. You're still waiting for confirmation on... So you can't play right now because of the stupid stop-loss limit? Ugh. Damn. I'm sorry to hear it, Ruklas. You could... Are they on Twitter? They're bound to be on Twitter, right? Check if Betson is on Twitter. Maybe you can tweet at them. That quite often works. I have 2 pair. Let me just check something else. Not that I'm missing any... No, not missing any. Run and 1's table's firing off. Okay, so no takers here, huh? Bet the crap out of it. Nah. Are they? Is Betson on Twitter? Yeah, Poker Betson, they actually are. Yeah, Ruklas, search for Betson on Twitter if you want, and shoot him a tweet. Quite often that speeds things up a little. Alrighty, we're sitting on 4 tables. Table 4 down here. A PLO 20 table with a dude with a pretty deep stack. Complete unknown who this guy is. This guy actually had aces. Get down, we have Eli Lusky here, also a good friend of the channel but at this point. In the sense that, you know, yeah, of course he's never been in the channel, but we like playing against him. It's a different meaning from, yeah, I should make that clear. It's a different meaning from friends of the channel when I talk about Schnauzer here, who is a true friend of the channel and has the appropriate tag for that too. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't be saying it like that anymore, not to confuse anyone. Just want to know if I really just run bad or if I suck at PLO. You know, for me it's pretty much the same, just mirrored. I want to know if I'm running massively over EV. And maybe all my winnings came from, or most of my winnings came from the splashes and breakback, that's possible. Nice shower, that reason. Nuts is nutty, nuts is nutty, nuts is nutty. Welcome back, Glory Man. Oh, that's an active chat for the stream that has just started. Nice. So the stats would be VP under the gun, 5% VP button, 10%, 4% nit raising. I don't know, it's gonna be, you know, it might be. It might be. I think we're gonna actually, as soon as we can, we're gonna take a look at February alone. Because February for sure was my tightest month, so to say. Yeah, it might very well be it. Yeah, still waiting for account verification. Yeah, I said that before I read that you are. Sorry about that. So I have a new PLO 20 table open. It's a heads-up table for now. He bet once on the flop, then checked. I don't know. If he has it, he has it. He has it. Hey, good thing we didn't bet at any point here when we made 2 pair on the turn. I heard that you got butchered yesterday, man. Sorry to hear it, yeah. That wasn't fun to read. Why in the hell did I call here? Hey, heads up, I make the share. Taking some more time off playing PLO to learn some PLO ranges. Yeah, cool. I like that approach. Sorry, man. If you thought things stay normal here for long, then fret not, because things are about to get even more active in the chat, because the PLO Maniac is reporting for PLO duty. Hey, duty again. Welcome, PLO Maniac. Welcome, Shadow Maniac. Oh god, I think I just said your name wrong. You're of course not the PLO Maniac, you're the Shadow Maniac. I don't know, man. I'm still on coffee number 1. To excuse that slight error there. Alright, the PLO 20 table is filling up. Can ditch a PLO 10 table in a moment. Let it go. Figure out which table we ditch. I think it's gonna be this one. Yeah, then I move over the PLO 10 table. 20 table. Out of 3 turnies, you didn't make a final table. Man, that's a relief to hear almost, because that was getting scary, that run. You made what, 3 final or 4 final tables out of 5 tournaments or something, like really crazy? Yeah, very impressive work, Shadow Maniac. Turns out everybody sighs? Who sighs? Who sighs at the Shadow Maniac? PLO tourney crusher, Shadow Maniac, yeah. For real though, too. Oh, I see Aruklas is at the table. Uh-oh. So I guess you got something working then, huh? Was it... Was it Twitter that helped Aruklas, or how did you... Was it just coincidence? Timing-wise? Because if it was Twitter, then they were quick, man. Looks reggy as F. I'll give you an update on that Aruklas in a moment. Me when he breaks and you're getting... Yeah, okay, well, fair enough. Exactly, the Shadow Maniac was extending an olive branch by not winning a tournament for a change. Or not final tabling one. What's going on? Schnauzer, okay, let's bad beat Schnauzer a little bit. Woo. Oops. Oh, I'm sorry, Schnauzer. Put you all in. Alright, here we go. Oh! But I meant to bad beat you! Oh, Lord. Nice hand, Hoopatronic. Nice hand. Alphabet. Yeah, well, I can see that. Yeah, can I do that? Okay, labs, and here we're not gonna raise it. No. Okay. There's a third table which is heads up right now, a third PLO 20 table. So yeah, hopefully some high stakes action coming down. Jeez, that is one active chat. Stomach is rumbling. Hang on, I need a like a little something, a little nosh. I like the German words that are remaining in the, especially in the US American English. Like a little nosh, or you have a little schmutz on there. Be a mensch. Like it. You can join 2 tables, not more? What the fuck? Damn. Okay. You guys do you then? Although this guy might be interesting. According to stats. Alright. Those tables a little bit. And that way, table 1 and table 2 are the PLO 20 tables. Table 3 and table 4 are PLO 10 for now. Well, Rukla's involved here. Watch. Oh, then it's basically call every 3-bet, huh? Interesting. 10 BB ranges. We have a nice hand here, the double suited aces. And preferably double suited rundown here. And we flop a bunch of pairs down here. Wow, well, hang on, sorry, wrong button there. Wow. Take that then. Well, I think we'll check behind here probably. Well, it's not really the flop we're looking for. But we're also not folding. Oh, he needs a 7, I guess. Oh, no, he has a flush draw as well. Does not get there. Shazam. Shazam. Doesn't hit my range often. Yeah, I thought so too. Surprised to see you show up with that hand. That's also a nice emote there. Z Snakebride with a host. Wow. That's a completely new name. Thank you very much. Z Snakebride for the host. I'll check out your channel. Hang on. Let's give you a shout out. And of course, you know, I have no idea, but Z Snakebride is streaming. Because I've never heard the name before, unfortunately. But do check out his channel. Apparently he plays poker. Yeah, we're just going with this one. So welcome everybody from the... Oh, there we are. Welcome everybody from the Z Snakebride. I'm just gonna say Snakebride, is that okay? Z Snakebride. His channel, my name is not Raisin, long story short. I do this all day. Pretty much full time, yeah. I play PLO, currently PLO 20, soon to be PLO 50. And I do it hard, 6 hours a week. Usually 8 hours or more. So if you like PLO, and if Snakebride is not streaming, then, you know, come on over. It's always a good time over here. Mostly always, pretty much always, a good time over here. Definitely we're losing. Even then, in a good mood. Oh, apparently Snakebride is known, just not by me. I'm sorry for displaying my ignorance there. Then again, I only entered the streaming game very recently in February. What is Snakebride streaming? Check it out. What we're gonna do here, I think none of these guys is gonna come over the top. It's not a great hand by any means, especially to... Wait, what? Especially to call it out of position here with two guys behind, but looking at the stats of these guys, we don't know much about them, but the little we do know doesn't indicate a lot of aggressive re-raising there. And what do you know, we make the... That's after we get called on the flop. Okay, not our spot here. Here we're gonna go all in. Table 1, I took it down. Huge surprise that the gentleman didn't call. Ooh, Schnauzers in the hand here against us. Yeah, we're not gonna do anything about this. Should we, I think. Never underestimate the animosity towards short stackers, I know. They do ruin the game. They're bad for the game for deep stack players. That's the whole appeal of short stacking, yeah. User needs to learn you don't get to play different streets. Yeah. This one we let go out of position. So we want to call it. Can't really raise it. So consider yourself followed, Snakebride. I'll check out your stuff. Oh, actually, there are no videos on your channel. I just have to catch you when you're online, then. This we can raise. We can also call a raise. The Jack 10 combo is strong enough. I think for change, this one will let him go on the button. Curious to see what the solver approach to this is. We'll check it out in a moment. Queen 10 5-5 on the button as an open. Putting on the c-bet the rainbow board. The button can have, you know, any 4 cards. None of them need to contain an ace. Okay, worth a one-shot, one-off bet here, if you take it down. If you're a short stacker, do not play on GG Poker. You might get banned. Is the gist of what I read. They don't like short stacking, because as a short stacker you usually double up and leave, and they don't like the leaving part. Personally, I have no stake in this, and when it comes to my personal feelings, nothing against GG Poker. My only advice on the matter would be to read their terms and conditions very, very carefully before signing up, and I'm gonna leave it at that. And it's not the site for me of their terms and conditions. Dude, I'm not streaming. Oh, I didn't know that! Snakebride, sorry! As I said, I have to display my ignorance. I only entered the streaming, the whole Twitch thing, a couple of months ago in February. Where's the lead here? Does he do that habitually? Donk 17%. I don't know what to make of it. I'll let it go for now. Only brought one viewer, but it's still nice. Which is you. Well. But sometimes it shows only 1 viewer, and then which is why I gave the normal intro, the normal speech. Sometimes it shows me 1 viewer and then a whole bunch of people show up. You can host and not stream. Yeah, fair enough. Well then still, thanks for the host. McBride, appreciate it. What the deuce? Why am I in this hand? Oh no, it's fine. For a moment I was sort of confused as to why I was in that hand. For degens, no offense. I seem to make a constant profit. Yeah. And I do appreciate the occasional degen in my game. But no offense taken. No worries, Snakebride. You're a degenerate. I'm gonna put it on my LinkedIn page. That's how I felt the last month too. I actually haven't at all. Me, the tightest player at PLO. Well, not anymore, but initially. So we have some hands here. We have this one, the single suited kings. Not gonna raise with this. Here we're certainly gonna squeeze. Double suited tens with an ace and an 8. Even with the gutter, we're gonna let this one go. That's what we called winning players. No, we're still gonna bump up the bet sizing here. You're not entirely new to this stream, Snakebright. I was sorry. Every once in a while I do forget a name. It's usually pretty. Every once in a while it gets pretty busy around here. I hope you don't take any offense. In case I have forgotten you. Well, we have all the pairs. Naomi Shot hosted. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, I remember that host. That was a busy afternoon, man. Again with the lead. I think next time... There are so many short stackers on GG? Really? Well, then ignore what I said. I mean, we don't have any diamonds here. We don't have a backdoor flush draw. We have no 6. We have nothing blocking the straights. We only have all the pairs. I'm still letting this one go. GG does have... bum hunting is illegal. Right. And they also have some clauses in there in the terms and conditions that they would be able to and are able to interpret pretty widely. Pretty wide. Yeah, I keep hearing the action there is amazing and it is tempting, but on the whole, not the side for me is what I decided after doing some research. There's... But so many short stackers on GG, that's interesting to hear. Ufatronic, didn't know that. Big parts going on anymore? Not right now. Under the gun, we'll let this one go. Actually, here I kind of misread the situation. Or maybe this guy just left, I don't remember, but I thought I was in MP. There I don't necessarily need to open a hand that contains a 4 and a deuce, even if it's double suited. Snakebright, you're right, actually, you're not entirely new to the stream. I do remember the name. Now I actually do remember the name. You see what site will make a good home, Gloryman. Yeah, I might have some input there as well, and I'm sure other people on our Discord and in other places will. Keep an eye on this Alfred dude if he keeps up his donking ways. Apparently he doesn't. Actually, that doesn't make too much sense, that raise. Because it was a rainbow board and any hand that I raise here now. Like, I'm not raising the top set of queens, right? At least not very often. And on a rainbow board, I wouldn't be checking any straight here. Well, I might check the low straight, I'll tell a lie. Still, I don't like the raise. The other guy had a set. Good for him. Limp pot up here. No exciting pots going on in here right now, otherwise I would switch over. Hmm. Sorry about the eating, but I didn't really have breakfast yet. Okay, I know, it's 5 in the afternoon. That sounded slightly... That sounded degen. Actually. Red holding is also illegal, yeah, exactly. Things like that you need to look out for when you play on GG. People have good experiences there. I'm not dissing the side at all. Just saying, read up on their terms and conditions and just make up your own mind. So we did raise here, because why not? We will raise here. Why are the tables jumping around like that? Or better? Slightly. A roux class, huh? Okay. Take it, sir. Such a board. Oh, it is allowed in the Russian cache mode, which I assume is something like Zoom. First get caught there. Now we have excellent blockers though. We have a very nice flop here. Yeah, we're gonna bet and we're gonna keep betting. Not sure if that's trouble. On table 4 with the perfect rundown, the perfect grab there, not the perfect rundown, the perfect grab. We took it down. Nice. And the nuclear smurf is in the channel. Welcome back, nuclear smurf. Thank you very much for the good luck wishes. So this one we need to let go. There's a no PLO 20 table opening. Doesn't look too appealing right now. Beat you to beat you to it, I think. Okay. Okay. Actually, this is not a bad board to see better, but we're up against the small blind. Does have a bunch of a lot of high cards in his hand. In his. We have some very interesting hands. We have the single suited aces here, actually triple suited, with a jack and a 10. That is beautiful. And a very nice ace here, ace 10, 9, 8, double suited. What am I gonna say? Right, very exciting news. We are now able to... Oh, hang on, I'll get back to that thought in a moment. First this call here, that's not a bad board. It's one opponent we're certainly gonna c-bet, the king board. He c-bets a little more than half pot. Bet sizing for our hand. With the pure open-ender, we're not gonna go crazy here. We're gonna let it go on a paired board for this price. Right, so we are now able to ask Random One support to send us our hand histories, and actually they just did. I got all the emails, so I can now have all the hand histories that we... On? Sorry. Read what they write, because I think it's interesting for all of us. Alright, so support wrote me that they sent me all the hand histories, which I now have on my computer. Also telling me that there's a special Run and Runs poker feature in the hand history. You will be able to see all hole cards of all players exposed. In addition, you see your own real username and the table aliases of the rest of the players. Now that part is very unexpected, so we will actually be able to figure out how we did against Kippery, for example, or anyone. Ah. That is interesting. Cool. Cool. Ooh, I think we missed a Run at Once table firing off, yeah. So I'll get back to the other exciting news that I was talking about in just a moment. To make some room for tables here. And Gloryman. Okay, see you around, Gloryman. Thanks for the drop-in, man. Appreciate it. Super tight player comes over the top. I think we let this one go. What? It's beginning to feel like a harbor. On a busy day once more, Alex Lansky, the 3-month in a row subscription. That is very, very nice of you. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot, sir. Right. Right, sorry. What was I talking about? The hand history. So, what we do have is we have all the hands now. What we now need is actually, sorry, it's actually a tracker that supports the format. And there we run into a little snag for now. Because as of now, Poker Tracker and Holder Manager does not support Run at Once file format. I heard Pocket does, but that's not the tool for me because it's cloud-based, and I prefer my hands to, you know, remain on my own computer. Especially if you're talking about the whole database. And so that's not an option for us. I opened a forum thread first on Poker Tracker, on the Poker Tracker forums, asking them about, you know, supporting Run at Once. They told me to open a ticket. I did that. Added some his hand histories as an example. Actually, a whole bunch for them. And the ticket got a response pretty quickly, where they told me that they would implement support if one of two things happen. Either HUD support of Run at Once, which is not going to happen, or enough people asking for support. So if it's in your own interest to have Poker Tracker support Run at Once, then let them know. Either open a support ticket, tweet at them, post in the forum post that I did in the Poker Tracker forums in the main forum. Any of these things. Or even if you're just interested in me being able to import the hands and thus being able to have review streams in the future and graphs and all that stuff. If that's a motivation for you as well, then do the same. And yeah, it would be very nice if you did. Appreciate it very much. I'm sure I missed chat, so let me catch up with that in a moment. But stop rigging the home game from now on. I mean, I had 5%. I had an entire 5%. Yeah, that did look rigged. I know. It looked bad. So about the skills, the Alte did one, and everybody played very well on Sunday, by the way, as I kept saying during the stream. Obvious fold. Yeah, I mean 95%. That when does that ever win? I'm with der Alte there. Ah, not straight, not mate. Thank you for folding, sir. Der Alter, maybe I was too busy. I'm neither gonna be able to confirm nor deny. Can't say nothing about it. There was something else I was gonna say. Right, the other piece of interesting news. If I did my math correctly, and put in the right numbers when it comes to my monthly expenses and everything, I think at this point we need 25 buy-ins and we'll be at PLO 50. So if it keeps going like the last sessions, that would mean 3 days, because that's exactly what we managed to profit in 3 days. Which, I mean, it's not gonna be like that. It's gonna take a little longer. Very, very likely, but, you know, it's within reach. It is within reach. So I think July will see us taking another shot. Take a shot here with aces. You have to get on top of the rainbow board. It's a pretty friendly flop for our hand. All in all. Betting half pot here, pretty much a standard. Standard bet size. Okay, let's get an 8 or a ace. Kind of weird. He actually might have a set that is still checking because he's now afraid of kings. But nah, I doubt it's a single raise pot. A little bit lost here what he's raising because I have the wraps that he could be raising pretty well blocked here, having a 9 and a 10 in my hand. I'm confused. I'm just gonna check in. What do you know? We just make the nuts. We might end up splitting this one. I really hope he doesn't raise. Because then we have the same hand and all we do is pay more rake and all that stuff. So don't raise, sir. Save us that money, in case you do have the same hand. That'll work too. Really curious way he played that hand. The flop raised and the turn check. With no draws, get there. And then a really small bet on the river that when he doesn't have the nuts and he folds against the raise. Weird. Very weird. So yeah, those are the two news items that are exciting me right now. The fact that I now have all the hands we ever played on my hard drive. Only need somewhere to import them. And the fact that we are 25 buy-ins away from PLO 50. That's also pretty exciting, turning the nuts here. I mean, not the nuts, but given the hand that was the way the hand was played. A little bit too disconnected there. Same is true here. Also no connectivity, no high cards. So when it comes to starting hands, I'm sure most of you know that already, but when it comes to starting hands, you want 2 out of 3 things. You want connectivity, suitedness, and high cards. And usually you need 2 of those in order to make the hand playable. Need to make a countdown. And remember, I looked into a countdown earlier and it wasn't quite as straightforward as you would think. Or as I thought anyway. It's not a bad idea. I'll take it on board there, Alter. Actually, it's an excellent idea, yeah. And speaking of things and them being excellent, I think this qualifies. We have a set, we have flush, not flush draw. By the way, here we got raised. I did decide to call because we have a double suited ace king blocking aces and kings. Not really sure what to think about this guy just yet. Actually, I think I misplayed this hand already, and for that reason I'm gonna fold it. I would have liked to lead here. This is not a board he's liking as a 3-better all that often. Oh, that's rather unexpected. I'm gonna close this table in a moment, by the way, because we have an additional PLO 20 table. It raised. Some pondering. First of all, let's raise ourselves up here. I appreciate this spot where I raised, because everybody limped. I didn't want to have it. I'll let it go. We don't have a kicker. Who knows what he has? Who knows? Wait, hang on. So here, we're certainly gonna pot it. Here we get raised, really? Raise and a call? Min-raise and a call from a really tight player all in all. Yeah, let's let it go then. Took down table 1 for the pot size, but blocking the high straight a little bit, holding the jack, not blocking the low straight draws. I think I don't mind having bet pot there and him folding. Instead of going for a smaller size. He's not liking us anymore. I know that much. Because we keep raising him, and we keep also, additionally, we keep flopping sets on him. The third set in a row we flopped. Dorian, I think. He keeps folding though, so I'm not being sarcastic when I say good on him for doing that. Because after a while, if the same player keeps doing it to you, no matter if he has it or not, you get fed up. Might act irrationally, call where you shouldn't, and this guy isn't so far. Good for him. It's my thingy. I am minus a thingy. Isn't it? There it is. Okay. On the new PLO 20 table that's currently still off screen, we turned pretty nicely actually. I think it's gonna be a raise here for a change. Because we have the nut flush draw, we have a pair, we have a gutter, and I think that we have a decent chance of taking it down right now, and so we did. Great. Deal here, we have a pair. Actually, we had a pair on the flop, but I'm fine not betting it. Wow, man, we played a lot of hands. They have to keep splitting up the emails because otherwise they're too large. Sent me 8 emails containing our hands now. And more aces on this table up here. I think we're sitting on PLO 20 tables exclusively now. The new one opening up. I'll check it out, see if there's anybody exciting sitting down there. Raise this one up and let's bet this one. Or get raised, things get a little bit. Turn here we get raised, that's not a big deal with the Queen Jack 10. Fine. We flop the second nuts and block the nuts. Actually took it down on table 2 with the aces, that is sweet. I was talking about where we flop so nicely. So this one we'll let go. And here, what I was talking about, we're just gonna raise it. It's nice that we blocked the nuts here so heavily. Well, heavily, but we have an ace. Like the call. Yeah. Well played, my friend. Well played. Got the runner flush. Fair enough. Arukla's in the mix here. A little bit short, apparently. 350 BB. Yeah, I like the countdown idea. I'll look into that. Countdown to PLO 50. Board pairing D8. I don't think a lot of bluffs are gonna fire off here. And overpairs, aces, kings are still not betting, I think. Wonderbill. Big bet coming in now. Fair enough. Table over here. Where we flop. Really nice. Pretty nice. Run it once table. Get down there. Absolutely no clue. The 3 if you're supposed to call there. Let's call and check it out. So it's what? It's cutoff versus MP. Oh, it's cutoff versus MP. I think then it's probably alright. Maybe it even should be a raise. Nah, I doubt the raising part. King, queen, 10, 3. Nope, too loose. Should not be called. He's betting more than... Wow, he's betting almost pot. We'll let go. Fair enough. So truth be told, most of the PLO 20 tables on Run-It Once currently don't look too appealing. But they're all we have, so we'll make do. Not for much longer. PLO 50 is always running on Run-It Once. Then we won't have much trouble finding games anymore. Not a PLO 20 tables. On micro are flying off. There's one where a red tag just sat down, so somebody, that's the tag for crazy players. Actually, I sat down there. You figure out which table to ditch. Probably this one. Guy's the wrong tag. Tied to have the fish tag there. There's only this guy who really isn't a green tag either, really isn't a fish either. Yeah, that's... Okay. That mark. Get raised and we'll let it go. So how are the... What's on here? The min raise? Really? The new table we flopped quite nicely. Over for a moment to show you. Might even call down here. Bits and giggles. That'll teach ya. I'll call you with a pair of fours. That'll teach you betting against me. Okay. I have this. You need to. No, you don't need to. You can have this one. All this. So how are the other PLO 20 tables looking right now? I think this is probably more a raise than a call. This guy seems to be a little bit on the nutty end of things. Don't have many hands on him, so let's hold off on judging him. Yeah, but I would have preferred a raise, because it would have also given us the benefit that we could easily c-bet now a board like this. Yeah. Here we have aces, a much more joyous occasion. 400 big blinds. We don't need to flat these on the button. Or more than fine enough. And truth be told, at 100 BB, wow! Nice splash here. Truth be told, at 100 BB, you can raise any aces and it's fine. Aces against aces, huh? There's a double flush draw. He has a pair as well. Gets there, unfortunately. Lose against aces. Sorry, here. I hope I showed the right table. Not entirely sure. Make 2 pair here. And I'd rather fight for this. Okay, let's fight for it. Screw it. Big crappy hand. Guy already has us. We need an ace. Ooh, no, that's not helping us, unfortunately. Takes on a nice one. Oh well. That was a straight up gamble there. Going all in and calling. Quanby UI, thank you very much for the follow. I'm probably butchering the name. It should probably for now be said differently, but sorry for that. Appreciate the follow. Thank you very much. Wasn't this table then? Or hopefully a better one. Yeah, I can't do much about these spots. I mean, the one with the aces plays itself, of course. And the other one, as I said, was a gambling spot. I'd take the variance pretty gladly with the extra money in there. Also was a 100 BB spot. Nobody was deep against us effectively. Gonna be a bet fold here. Giving us some additional equity. Fortunately, we're losing a big one here. Hey, we took it down here. That's a really back there. Yep. That was something nice. Not nice enough, unfortunately. A bluff might be able to take it down, but on the other hand, it's not a very convincing spot here to bluff. I think that we checked in position all the way, so we're never having King 10 here. I think a lot of people might be able to call this one. Min raising, oh. to make a pair. Happening over here. Go. Doesn't matter. Would have been a nice river. But on a paired board. How happy are we that we have a straight now? Looks like this guy is indeed fun to play against. 70% 3-bet. Here, this gentleman is sitting out. Aggro dude. We have more aces. Raise in front too. He comes over the top. I'm gonna call. I'm call him.
I'm wondering what you got for me. Egyptian cotton is up to be my lady only. I'm wondering what you got for me. Egyptian cotton is up to be my lady only. I asked you for the time. You got the damn right. Everything
All the time. That's unfortunate.
gives me butterflies.
Fortunate. Oh well. It probably pretty much played itself from his perspective there.
Everything you do gives me butterflies. I'm wondering what you got for me. Egyptian cotton is up to be my lady only. I'm wondering what you got for
The ace is here. We flop so-so. That is certainly helping. Kings took it down pre on the other table. Right. Aces don't flop bad at all here. We have a spot over here as well. Sure, Queen 9 is in the mix. But our day with aces, huh? Yeah, things might be a little bit happier. Also, we have all the back doors. For this bet sizing, we're just gonna put it in. Okay. Oh man. Things are not going our way initially here. Nope. Oh shit, we're down 5 buy-ins on microgaming. I think we're down 1 on... Oh, come on. How about the deuce? That make that 2 on run at once. So not a great start. Oh yeah, we're down 40 bucks. We're down 7 buy-ins. Wait. Yeah, no, that's right. Oh well. Ortino! Thank you very much for the follow. That's very nice. Now that is a nice, nice board. Wait, sorry, here. Very unfortunate, such a big fold. Probably means we wouldn't have gotten any money out of him had we played a little bit slower. Oh. The nuts there. Kind of doubtful that we will be able to extract more money out of it. Tell a lie. Maybe not. Let's get called down, by the what? By the straight, okay. Straight without the single diamond. Adventurous. Okay, so that means that PLO 50 just got a little bit further away. Instead of 25, we now need 32 buy-ins until we can move up. Oh well, not a big deal. And truth be told, it got kind of scary, the number of winning sessions we had in a row. So having a losing session wouldn't be the end of it, the end of the world there. More aces. Oh, and more aces. Thanks for the good luck there, Alter, and see you soon. Well, these aces are not gonna put any more money in the flop right now. Okay. Baby flush? No, same hand. Back here. Seeing that we are 3 ways in this one. A club rolls off. Have a nice bluffing spot, blocking the nut flush. Nope. Not gonna call down. Should he bet? 6, yeah, fair enough. Worst play ever has joined the table, okay. Let's see if he lives up to his name. Get raised here by pretty tight players still. We're not gonna let these go. The connectivity is there. Super happy taking one off here, but we don't know too much about this player. Here the question is how often are we ever good, but on the other hand, how often can we fold for 250 and 12 out of 12, 60? Yeah, I'm sure this doesn't change his hand much. Aces just have a tighter grip on that hand now. Get a rather disciplined fold here, I think, is the way to go. Well, we've been hitting flops left and right for the last 3 days. Three streaming days. It's only proper that we don't for a while. Closing the action 3 Broadway cards. Also the crazy guy is raising sure, or we are gonna call there. New guy. Complete nut job, I don't know. Here in just the gutter, we do have a diamond, which is a little bit helpful, but that's pretty much it. We don't have a backdoor flush draw, 2 peeps in the hand. Yeah, okay. So rather crazy. He makes his flush, which has to be horrible for this guy. I'll get the green tag. Maybe we'll upgrade him to a red tag soon. He moves like that. Seeing how passive I played on this table so far, go for the raise here. It's helpful that we do have an 8. Crazy guy raised once more, and unfortunately we get caught. So what now? I think he had a straight. Did he have a straight? There. 2 pair. Aces and 7s, huh? Hitting this one though. We are getting raised a lot today. Oh. Tough tables. We have a blocker and a gutter ourselves, and that's pretty much it. Additionally, well, on top we do have the backdoor flush draw, not anymore though. Straight up steal it. We would have played a low straight like this, maybe a set. Queen 8 decides to call. Oh. Zigging and zagging at all the wrong times currently. Called you pretty quickly. Why? Okay. Singer is pot the worst player ever here. Raise pre-flop, check the flop. Make a pair, we still have the gutter and we have the nut flush draw. I think here I'm gonna call because I think the chances are pretty high that this guy is coming along. Oh, never mind, okay. Because then I would have gotten the prize, I think. Without him, maybe not. Nah, I'm not gonna go for it. Razam! Hey Razam! Nice to see you here. No call. Unfortunately, I cannot say which hand this you're talking about. But I think chances are pretty good that you're right. I'm not necessarily playing my A game right now. Okay. Gonna fold this one to a raise though. Yeah. Jesus. Whole bunch of PLO 20 tables fired off on microgaming. None of them look particularly appealing though, from what I see. What do you know? We make a set. It's not a happy, very happy storybook-like ending here. And go once more. There's one table that looks kind of nice. 2. And a new PLO 20 table on Run It Once opens. That is pretty sweet. Figure out which table we ditch. I think it's gonna be this one, yeah. Min-raise pot here, which is the only reason why I'm in it. Well, not the only one. It's a fine hand. More aces down here. The super great board. Alright, we're doing well. What the? How the? Really? Jesus. We were in pretty good shape there for calling an all-in. The extra money we are gonna call here. Like 10, not too horrible. A hand to have. And yeah, after long stretches of the dealer being frankly in love with us, we are doing some pretty crappy stream right now. We're down 140, I think we're down 180 bucks, something like that in total. Buy-ins. Yeah. Oh well. Let's see, maybe we'll be able to turn it around.
For the record, I'm done trying to make y'all comfortable. For the record, you ain't trying to grow in stone for you. For the record, lab on me going all the way. For the record, ain't trying to make no time to waste. Time to waste. Time to waste.
Up here. Would have been a raised fold, by the way. Make top 2. We do have a one heart, a little bit helpful. Also blocking the Broadway now. Not fold this just yet for this price, I think. Well, got that going for us. We have that going for us. Maybe we make this straight. What fresh hell is this? Oh, okay. At least we split it up. Here we make a straight. Take that pretty gladly. Down here we flop here nicely too. Take it down with the straight, don't have to split this one. And here we flop the top pair, not flush draw. All the 2 pairs we would like. Take it down. Just replace this table with a better one too. There are only yellow text here. This guy, only one who might be interesting. Now let's wait on over it. But as soon as something else opens up, I'm gonna switch tables. What do you know? What do you know? It's a horrible spot here. The nut flush draw, the gutter. I should have let this one. I don't know why I was going for the check raise. I think I do that a little bit too often. Trying to get the check raise in. Pairing the board is not ideal. Yeah. I think without the board pairing, well, without the board pairing, I call down here. Call the turn at least for sure. Flop a bottom set. Called, make a full house, then not low, I think. Not low, full house. And found a better table to place this one down there with. Just the jack is not good enough. Here we have just the 8 right now. 140. We're gonna take one off. Depending on what this guy does. Oh, never mind then, never mind. Nice hand, this guy says. Thank you, I say. And I say. We had a flush draw to our small pair. Here we have an interesting flop where we're gonna go for the check raise. In this case, we actually take this one down with a pair of 6s against versus a pair of 5s in the end. Okay then. For this one we're gonna play. We have to wrap, we have to flush draw, we have to actually have a gutter to the straight flush to the uber nuts. Let's take one down for a change. Why don't we? Rebase, huh? I think we need a straight here. Well, flush might be no good, yeah. Here's the nut flush right there. Got a discount. I think this guy was bored. We didn't lose the whole stack. This is still a good spot for us. Fortunate that the others, one of them showed up with the nut flush, but still. Here, race before the flop. Went for the c-bet on the flop. The leads now. Super curious. It might be an ace-king type of deal. Nuclear Smurf, none is the answer. I'm not a cash game at least. I'm not playing on any other side. I do have some money on Party. I have some money on Stars. And we are gonna have a tournament stream pretty soon, I think. And there we are gonna play Stars at Party and microgaming probably too. And other than that, there aren't. The truth is, there aren't really any sites that interest me right now, and haven't been for a while. When I checked them out, there was nothing really that could compete with either side with microgaming, or now, thankfully, Run It Once Poker came along. Because they either have not enough PLO action, and if they do, they don't have rakeback, or not good rakeback, and so nothing really. No real alternative that I could find. Yeah, and Stars, I'm not playing cash either, for the same reason, because they don't have rakeback. And then they're here. Scared an open-ender. Checking, let's bet it then. Because if we get called, we can still make a hand. And we do. So yeah, I'm playing microgaming. I have accounts on pretty much all the microgaming sites, but I don't only use the bets in one now. Not gonna fold if he has it with an ace. He's not having a straight. Might have it like a queen 3, 6-3, whatever, full house. Then we'll figure it out. This guy is pretty aggro. Fair enough. Unfortunate, but fair enough. Calling here seems okay. We do have to block the nuts and the nut flush, I should say. And can make a gutter shot to the nuts as well. A bottom set here in a min-raised and then properly raised pot. Also a blocker to clubs. It's help. Does not get enough help in this case. Ace pairs, curious. A €5 splash, you say? Let's see, maybe they don't know this. We had it a couple of days ago, like I think yesterday, where everybody folded. That's sweet. So no takers, nobody's biting here. Here at least we're in position. Backdoor flush draw. All the overcards. And we're taking this one down now. So this guy hit the what now? 10-7-7-6. Okay, that's the one he 3-bet. Or no, not 3-bet, he just raised it. My bad. Worth a shot. There is more than enough money in here to give that a try. Seeing that we have a 4 blocking straights a little bit, I don't mind. Worst player ever here. Bet really small on the flop, bet sizable on the turn. This guy I'm gonna call. It seems every time I say this guy I'm gonna call, I lose today. Zigging and zagging at the wrong times confirmed. And there really aren't many sites that are suitable for my purpose for the micro PLO players. There's GG Poker, but I'm staying far away from GG, even though they have excellent action. Having read the terms and conditions, I decided it's not the site I want to play on. And there's iPoker, which I keep hearing a bunch of stories about botting issues. For years now. And you have some small sites. You have the PP poker clubs who don't seem, that setup doesn't seem trustworthy to me at all. So that's not an option, for me at least. And not much left. Guy checks, let's do the same. If the 6-high flush draw after all. And he checked, I guess, because he had some showdown value in the end. Don't really have a kicker, but no, there's only one ace out there. There. Turns out we can win some pots here and there. Small ones are allowed. This one we're just gonna pot, seeing that we have absolutely no diamond. We do have 2 pair, we have an open ender. Yeah, I don't think I want to check this one. Alright, what's the dealio? It's a flush at this point, or a 7. Hey, gets both! Of course! Oh lord. Oh, another PLO 20 table and run it once then. Okay, a little busy for a moment. Have a bunch of tables open now. Jesus, we got all the PLO 20 tables now. Sorry, can't really talk too much for a second here. Too many tables. Try to get rid of some. We're ditching this one down here. This one we're sticking around on. We have these 2 peeps who seem to be fun to play against. Seals with clubs or Tino, that's actually a good point. I had an account from them on the first website before they closed and reopened. And Seals with clubs was nice. I didn't mind that side, yeah. Another PLO 20 table and run at once. Yeah, Seals with clubs is a good point. Into crypto. That would be an option. No idea about the PLO traffic there. Oh, Nuclear Smurf. No worries, I'll answer again in a moment. Just not just yet, because I have way too many tables open. Oh. Sorry, the normal commentary we will assume presently. Just busy for a moment. Yeah, actually I'm gonna close one of the run ones tables. Too much for now. Right, Nuclear Smurf. To repeat the answer, I'm actually not playing on any other sites. At least not cash. And I really don't play much I don't play tournaments at all currently. We will have a tournament day in the future on the stream, and then we'll play on Party and on Stars as well. I do have accounts on Party and Stars, but the Party games really are not exciting. The reg heavy from what I've seen. Also, reg back isn't great there. Stars, no reg back at all, so I refuse to play cash there in any significant fashion. And yeah, there's not much left. GG poker. As I said earlier, having read the terms and conditions, I decided this is not the site for me. Not dissing the site, I'm just saying it's not for me. And then there's iPoker, who for years and years, I keep reading about botting problems, especially in PLO and in general as well. So not an option for me either. And there's not much left really if you're looking for decent rakeback, which becomes less important. Like if you play PLO 200, PLO 500, most of your winnings, or a much bigger part of your winnings are going to be greater profit and not from rakeback. That is way different in the high rake environment, in the micros, the nanos, the micros, the low stakes. And yeah, so unfortunately not many options. I was very glad that Run It Once came along, actually. Even though it did when I was a short stack, and it meant I couldn't short stack anymore. Fouché! Welcome back to the channel, mate. Finally moved up to 10. Doubled money in the first two hands. That part is nice. Then reality kicked in. It's kicking in for me today too. I think I'm down almost 10 buy-ins currently. But sorry to hear it. Hope things turn around. Don't be discouraged. There's a move up. The move up curse is real too. At least it is for me. Whenever I move up in the beginning, I run like crap. Often enough, probably also coupled with the fact that I'm not playing optimally at the new stakes. Me personally, it takes a while to get used to the higher stakes every time I move up a couple of sessions. But yeah, man, sorry to hear it. Hope it'll turn around. Alright, things have calmed down a little bit. We are sitting on these 4 tables, 3 of them on from Runner Ones, all of them PLO 20 by the way. I have 1 extra table open because there are some exciting, fairly interesting players sitting down there. I'll bring that one over whenever something exciting happens. Yeah, we are down a bunch actually. I mean, I don't feel tilted, but still it might be a good idea to take a 5-minute break. Yeah, we're down more than 10 buy-ins. Running a little bit under EV on micro gaming. That's not new though. And not hugely so, I'll show you. It's not horrible. Buy-ins, 3-4 buy-ins. By our standards, that's not a lot to run under EV. By 3 or 4 buy-ins. Yeah, 11, somewhere between 11 and 12 buy-ins is what we're down. This table is down to 300, that suits me fine. Let's close it then. Actually on the flop, when I checked here, I hadn't noticed that I had the wrap, I have to admit. Thought I had a top pair. You can't fold it. Way too many nice turns. And that this one is one that's not completing the flush is awesome. Folds, huh? Alright, so I moved the other interesting table over. I.e. this one where we have Bombchill, I guess is the name, sitting across from us, who seems to be pretty crazy, given by judging by the few hands we know we have against him. Here we have these guys. This guy might or might not be crazy. He's certainly at a looser end, all in all. Exciting player to play against, I think. The min raise, you say, huh? I'm never quite sure what that's meant to achieve, the min raise. With a pair in the gutter, absolutely no spades, no backdoor flush draw. Straight here. You're just gonna check this guy was doing all the betting on the turn. Upward check, check. You have it, you have it. The 10-5 real. Wow, I didn't know I was up against the 90 mighty, whatever that was. Fair enough. So there was a min raise as a king, jack, jack 5. Okay. Okay. I'm sure things will turn around, Fouché. Give it a while. Or take a day off. Take a break. Then go back to it. Refreshed and with new energy. Start off by checking. No hesitation with the bet there, huh? Okay. There is another run at once table going down, so I'm keeping that one open on the side. Most of the tips we have right now are kinda nice. Actually not entirely sure about this one, but I think it's kosher. 7, no? Oh, it shouldn't be raised. If it's a king queen 10, 7, then it's fine. So 3 Broadway cards. Raise a little bit more liberal in the cutoff there. Do make the wheel. Also have a blocker to nuts. Flush draw. I think we're up against a bigger straight here. Yep. We were up against queens. Huh. Curious guy. We have a top pair and an open-ender. On a board where a straight is possible, also a backdoor flush. Take one off. Well, no, we're not folding. At this point, hoping he doesn't bet pot. He does not, that's very nice of him. Might slow him down. Not gonna have us win the hand though, I think. Doesn't slow him down, bets pot really quickly, huh? Maybe he's been betting with a set and a blocker. All the way. I have aces up here. Let's see if they start treating us a little bit better than they have so far today. On the off-screen table, blind versus blind here. stopped nicely, but let's take care of this first. This guy all in. On the off-screen table, I just called, improved my hand. Well, he doesn't get the flush this time. Very nice. A small profit there. And this one here. Rinse default. They are playing a big one, it looks like. What the hell? Okay, I guess you had to... Wow. Jeez. Some action players there. Please reload. Okay, sweet. I think this guy was active all along. I have a feeling he might become even more active now. What do you know? What do you know? We actually flopped something. And here we turn something. No? Come on. Ooh, nice! Don't split it. Well, we couldn't have... Well, actually, we could have split it. I think we shared some side cards there. We take it down, though. Shazam! Finally winning an all-in for a change. Certainly helpful. Oh, we should be... the guy left here, by the way. That was enough for him. Leave with the raise. Not folding if he has aces, then GG. Well, kings beat us too. I think in that case we probably need to let it go. Yep. Can't be helped. For 2 euros extra in the middle, we are certainly opening this hand. It's double suited. We can still call a 3-bet with, especially with the extra money. We have a gutter backdoor flush draw. Once in a while, the ace is actually good. Start betting here. Make a pair and the flush draw is coming in. Need to let go. I don't think he's betting anything. He's betting air there. Doubt it. No betting since the pre-flop here in this one. This one we're checking. We do have a top pair, but that's all right now. Two, we took it down. Yep. Oh, Toby's is here. Nice to see you, Toby's. Welcome back. Today we're not running well. Actually, I'm really not sure if I deserved all the losses. If I played bad, it's possible. Not unlikely. But I don't know. And we're down like 10-ish buy-ins currently. I think we got something back there, here and there. Yeah, actually more 11 buy-ins. Here it is, but we're down. Still not the worst day we ever had. And it's still far from over. See what happens in the end. Oh, I think we're watching this one, right? So I'll keep watching. On this table now, all the exciting players left, and so shall we. We have another run at once table open on the other screen in any case. Once those fill up a little bit, I'm gonna go on a short break, stretch my legs, clear my head a little. So with all the flush draws, we're not gonna fold just yet. There's a nice one giving us the third nuts. Redraws though. He bets. Okay. Go. What I've seen from this guy, which wasn't a lot, but stats seem to indicate that he doesn't see bet a lot. Doesn't see bet at all as the flop. As I said, very, very limited sample size though. Yeah. You are the king, you say, huh? That's something better. For now. If we get min raised, we have a very nice hand to come over the top with. Table 3, the gentleman folded against our full house. The ready flop. A little bit substandard. Even though I'm the 3-better, I'm gonna check this one. We do have a gutter still, which would give us the nuts as long as the 8 is not of diamonds at this point. Okay. For a change, we flop a very top set here position, so we're gonna increase the bet size a little. Down right away. It calls quickly. So on the button we can also just call here, but on the whole I thought let's raise it up and not necessarily play this one multi-way. If we pair on a wrap, unfortunately on the monotone board, we don't have to flush on top. Here if this guy calls, I think we're gonna raise it either way, whether he calls or not. He raises. Alright. Hope you don't raise once more. In a sizable pot here, up the current nuts. Otherwise, pretty uneventful board, so we're just gonna call, really hoping to get Momchi the pot. Oh, the pot. So down here we did a splash pot. I limped because it was heads up at this point, and this guy was left. Queen. The full house now. Unfortunately, the gentleman across the table from us is not obliging. Nice, we're winning this one though. Very nice. Let's check here. I have a feeling this lady might bet again. No? Okay. We are the ones with the aces down here, though. Take a set against Monchi. Bottom set, pretty deep. A little bit slow. That's a horrible river. I'm letting it go. Aces took it down. Got snap called here. I'm gonna be cautious and just check the turn. Maybe took it down. No takers for the bet, it seems. Alright, gonna sit out on this one as well. Go on a short break in a moment. First, one more orbit on this table up here. We're doing on run at once, we're down 50. Microgaming, we're down 150, so we're down 10 buy-ins, yeah. Climbing up a little bit. We're down a little bit more earlier. I think lowest point was around 12. In rapid succession too, I mean the stream has been going on for 2 hours now. Lost a whole bunch in the beginning. Sometimes it can't be helped. But yeah, as I said, as I said earlier, for those of you who just joined, I now have all the hands that we played on Run at Once on my hard drive. They enabled the functionality at Run at Once. You can now write to support to get them to send all the hands that you played, and they will send them to you by email. The function to request the hands in the client is still not working, I think, but they enabled the way via support, and also a week ago I think they enabled automatic hand download, where you download next time you log in, you download the hands from the last session, provided it's been older than 24 hours. And now what we need is Poker Tracker, for me specifically, or Holder Manager at least, to support the format. And I actually opened a support ticket with them, and they told me they will support it if enough people ask for it, or if Run at Once offers a HUD support, which they won't. So now we're at a point where as many of us as possible need to let Poker Tracker know that we would like to see support for Run at Once. So if that's something you would like to see, or if at least you would to see me being able to import the hands and then subsequently have review sessions on the stream, then let them know. Tweet at them or shoot them a message in their forums, or open the support ticket with them. It's also a good way. And let them know you would like to see them support Run at Once. Want the second to last hand up here before the break. And it's a playable one. Get raised, it's not a huge deal with this hand. Certainly can call. Absolutely nothing for us on this flop. It couldn't be further removed from our whole cards if it tried, at least not much. So check fold is the way to go. I was gonna say maybe we get lucky and this guy checks, and now this turn. What she puts a second flush draw out there, which we're not blocking at all. much is the splash here? Splash is small, okay. Air blocking straights. He's been checking all the way. I might call if he bets. He did make the straight. Well, yeah, wow, he hit our hand crushed. This one under the gun, we're letting go. And I'll be back in less than 5 minutes. Thanks for watching so far, everybody. I appreciate it. 10 buy-ins. Welcome to my world, Rukla says. Yeah. Yeah. I like my world better, man. Let's see, maybe we can turn something around when I come back. Which I will do in 5 minutes or less. See you in a moment. And back already. Slight change of plans. Apparently my dad fired up the barbecue. And yeah, so in 10 minutes there will be a barbecue, and so I'll take a short break from the stream then. Better to cut short this break. Ah, thanks. Thanks, Nuclear Smurf. Nah. Well, make a top pair and a top kicker. Not a top pair anymore. So yeah, slightly unscheduled, but in about 10 minutes I'll take like a... what time is it? Yeah, I'll take like half an hour break, something like that. And then stream until... have the second stream until like 10 something. Then take another short break, walk the dog, and be back for the nightly stream. Unless we keep running bad, then I might take the day off. The rest of the day, study a little bit. If I notice it gets to me, we take this one down miraculously. Which is, it's not, so it's not getting to me just yet. At least as far as I know this. You know, sometimes tilt and things about optimally because you lose kind of sneaks up on you and you don't really notice until after the fact. So I actually posted a tweet on my Twitter, well, where else? Where I added Poker Tracker and Hold'em Manager in the tweet, and if you want to show your support for them to implement Run It Once, and histories, then just answer on the tweet. Would be very helpful. If you're on Twitter and you care about that, then good if you do. Nice hand down here. We have a very nice hand up here on the new PLO 20 table. We're sitting now on 4 of them. Certainly gonna check at this point. We still have the gutter. We block the straight. We don't block queens naturally. He bets really small. Doesn't necessarily have to be a queen. Could be kings or yep. Often enough it is though. So yeah, how can I say no to a barbecue with German Bratwurst? With the 9 in our hand and the gutter. Aruglas, I'll be back to streaming now. Oh, wonderful. Then I know a certain someone we can throw a host to. Sorry, I kept showing the wrong table. This is the one I meant that we're gonna lead out here. Get raised at absolute kings, easy call. Board has now 4 to a Broadway besides the 4 to a flush or 3. We're even behind ace king now. I doubt he's betting king queen. I really doubt it. Let it go. He no bets. We're gonna let it go as well. Well, then if Aruglas is streaming, certainly going to do break, and I know that you'll be in good hands. We'll have some PLO content while I'm away. That's the part, huh? Well, we have all the flush draws. We're not folding. We might actually go all in. Ah, this is a horrible turn. Might be a money-saving turn in the end, but... Are you not live yet, what I can see. Maybe it gets stupid. I really don't know if I can fold for 3 euros into 12 there. On the turn, I mean. Now it's an easy fold. But turn... It's iffy. It's an iffy spot in the board pairs. But for that price, I guess he got the maximum out of it. So yeah, Ruklas, I'm not seeing you online right now, but... gonna change. If it does, I'll happily throw you the host. A little bit of a pot going on down here. Nothing going on for us anywhere. See if we can get this one down to heads up. I really don't like min-raised pots. Might be one where small bet might be fun. Ah. Okay, okay. She's all yours, Captain. Phew, he says. Phew, I say. Make the flush, let's see if that's worth anything. Oh, there you are live, Aruklas. I see, I see. Well, perfect. And by the looks of it, Aruklas is sitting on all the PLO 20 tables right now, but gonna divide my attention and figure out where he is, who he is. 10, very loose passive. Sure, let's let it go. So it looks like, unless we go on an insane heater in the next 5 minutes, we're gonna finish the first part of the stream today with a loss of around 10 buy-ins. You know why since we had a session that bad? I guess what goes around comes around. Flop the open-ender. Wow, that's a very nice card. Gives us a flush draw on top besides the obvious nuts right now. Happy to get raised here, but we don't. Don't hear another min-raise pot where all we had to do was call 20. Didn't really think we need to raise this one out of position. All we do is create a larger pot out of position with a very mediocre hand. Now, given the fact that we have an 8 here blocking stuff, of course the flush draw now, and the top pair, this open might be working out for us, where we have a flush draw and a straight blocker, but completely unimportant on this board, and also a set. Unimportant. Well, make the straight. We have all the hands here on this board currently. Of course we don't have the nuts at this point, but still. Get called, nice. And here in the single raised pot with a nice splash. Make a straight here? I think we do. Yeah, we're just gonna pot it. You don't want anybody drawing to a flush for a cheap price here. Oh. So it's not an insane run for Sandy hoping for, but we are making some profit here in the last hands. So far at least. The aces might help in that endeavor. Take it down. 2 here. Single raise pot, single bet went in on the flop. Tournament check check. Check again, probably would have called. Bet after the turn check. Well, we make a pair. Yeah, but unchanged, we're still down 10 binds, a tad over. 205, 210, maybe 10.5 binds. Damn people like their min raises on. I think in position we are fine calling this one, especially if this guy gets involved, who's a little bit deep, as are we. Make 2 pair. That's not really the flop we were looking for. Filling up might not be great here either. I'll say maybe there's some slight hope here. Should a 7 or a roll off? Actually, the 3 wouldn't give us a straight, never mind. Now that is a nice hand. It's not a bad flop. Being that we have the gutter ourselves, we block the straights, we have the top pair, second nut flush draw. The gutter ourselves, sure. And I must be low blood sugar. I just called the bet here. I have top 2 on the flop. I'm still gonna bet or raise. Table 1, we take it down. You know, there we would have gotten it in had somebody raised. 4 isn't ideal, but then again, gonna hit him there all that often. So we're just gonna check, take it down. A min raise pot with a nice splash, I think. Oh, not great, but 3 BB. Better than nothing. We have a gutter. Now we have a double gutter and excellent blockers to Broadway. Yet an open ender ourselves, I guess. More than a double gutter. Check 6 bets out there, really? Alright, I'm gonna let the side know that we're gonna be leaving all the tables next BB. And let's head over to Arukla's place and host him. We still have the gutter. Actually, we might be able to come up. Yeah, let's do that. So it makes a lot of sense. But I called really quickly, so I'm scared. Let's go. Here. In the potter, there's not many, unless we're up against the set, you know. There's not many Jack 4, Jack 3 out there. It was a min-raised pot I was in initially, and then somebody came over the top. Otherwise, it wouldn't be in it for in this pot size with this hand. Alright. Run it. We do have 2 pair, right? Right, and a gutter and backdoor flush draw. Here's a good hand too. But I have him blocked and I make a full house. Nice. I hope I had the right table in view, but I think I did. And here. And we have one more hand. Actually, no, we don't. Actually, that's all the hands we have. I can smell the barbecue. To go eat meat. Watch the conclusion of this then. Alright, so we end up down 9 buy-ins, something like that. Unless anything unforeseen happens, I'll be back in roughly half an hour. Until then, let's head over to Arukla's place, who is playing the very same tables we just left. And also some microgaming poker, I believe. And should you wish to, I'll see you soon. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the subs and the resubs. The resubs. Alex Lansky and Hail to the Redskins. Appreciate it very much. And also thanks for the follows, guys. Thank you. Yeah, we'll be streaming all night long, all day long, all evening long, whatever. And more of that after the break. See you soon, guys. Thanks for